I'm live. Let's see if I can let me get this going really quick. There we go. That's not it. I'm doing this right. There we go. Oh, let me turn that down. Don't need that down. Hey, one person's watching. How we doing today? I just jumped on. I'm going to start doing my live here in just a minute. I'm getting everything ready. I don't know. Go ahead and say hello in the comments. I'm going to say my name is Keybeard. I'm a lock picker, if you're not one of the community. And I'm going to be picking some challenge locks today. Just to kind of get some of the challenge locks out of my mouth. Darn. Alright, let's see if that'll help. Alright, I think I'm back on. Let's pick this one real quick. This is an American Lock Challenge lock. The key is not mummified, but it's just taped on there. So I'm just going to leave it on there, but I'm going to try to push it up a little bit to get it out of the way. And get it on there and see if we can pick it. Hopefully I don't lose signal. Let's give this one a try. Actually, I don't know who made this challenge lock, but we shall try to get into it. And I'm going to use this multi-lock, multi-pick. Can I zoom in? Yeah, there we go. Oh, I got 7 people watching. Cool. Let's see if we can get this thing open, huh? For the people. Got nothing on 1. We gotta click on 3. Click on 4. Nothing on 5. Another click on 4. I'm gonna skip that one. 3 seems to be binding. 2 possible. Got a good click on 1. A lot of strong. I think I overset 3 just a second there. There we go. Oop, I got some false set. I got some clicking going on now. That might have been an overset. Hey, if you're watching, feel free to say hi in the comments. I think I got the comments turned on. Alright. So this might be the first American Lock Challenge lock I've ever ran into. There's a click. Click. Ooh, deep false. Just got into a deep false set right there. I know, exciting, right? I got some feedback on 2. I'm gonna hold off on 2 for just a second. Let me kind of look through everything else real quick. Everything else seems to be in place. Same with the 1. So 2 is our man, I think. There it is. And there's the open. All right. We got this guy open. Let's gut it. Let's see if I can get some more on this. There we go. We're going to gut it and see what's inside of it. So I need a Phillips. And here we go. So if any of you guys don't know who's watching, challenge locks are locks that are built by lock pickers, meant to be a challenge pick. And so the pins inside here are going to be handmade by the lock picker. And I'm saddened to say I really don't know whose challenge lock this one belongs to. If you know in the comments, let me know. I need my follower. Let's see what he's got in here. Here we go. Nice. Set that there. Alright, I don't see anything too fancy yet, but we'll take a look here. And it's just a 5-pinner. Dump these out. So I'm going to try to get through a bunch of challenge locks today in this live. Do I have my comments turned on? Hey, if I don't have my... see here. Hey, if somebody's watching, can you please make a comment so I know if it's on or off? Let me know. Anyway. Nothing's done to the core, so a lot of people, they'll like thread these harder to pick. Like all the bottom pins, or all key pins, are just your factory-made American lock pins. I'll show you those in a minute with a close-up. I need my tweezers. There we go. Okay. So pin 1 just popped out. I gotta show this to you guys. I accidentally slipped and none of the key pins fell out. None of those top pins fell out. They're just sitting in there. That's interesting. Is there no springs in this? Okay, so that was 1. Let's go to 2. Okay, there's a spring in 2. Let's go to 3. Really crunched up looking spring. Pin 5, just sitting in there. Pin 4. Wait a minute. Yep, there we go. Okay, so nothing has been done to the core. It's odd because I'm going to show you right up close. I thought this was a challenge lock, but those are all... Oops, don't... These are all just your standard, maybe. Yeah, these are just standard pins. I mean, they're... Hey, Dots Lock! How you doing, buddy? I'm going to be running through some challenge locks real quick, and I just did this one. I don't know how far you've been watching, but I don't think this was a challenge. They're homemade pins, nothing's done to the core. So I guess it's not a challenge lock. Huh. Alright, well, let's put it back together. Weird, yeah, it's just Could have sworn it was someone's challenge lock. I got it sent in a package. I can't remember from who. But like, nothing's. Oh, cool. Nice to be here. Nice to be here, Dots. Yeah, I decided to do a live. I've been kind of too busy to make videos, and I really need to run through some of these challenge locks real quick so I can get them sent out to other pickers. So I'm gonna see if I can get as many as I can tonight on this live. Oops. But if you notice, like this one, I don't think. Yeah, they look pretty normal. I don't think this was a challenge lock. It was kind of taped up like a challenge lock. Like this is how it showed up to me. Oops. Has a 1 on it. The key looks like it's just a standard key. I guess it's just a yeah. I guess it's just a regular lock. All right, let's put it back together. I almost had a bad no. I slipped, and if you notice, like I slipped and my follower fell out, but none of the pins actually fall out because that's where they sit. So the only thing that's different about this one is the pins are kind of crunched in, or the springs are just kind of crunched in there, like kind of, you know, just kind of mauled up a little bit. That's the only difference on this one. So I'm not going to count this as a challenge lock. See, look how it does sit pretty low. But like nothing really screams to me like this was a challenge lock. So we're going to go ahead and put it back together and try a different one. I mean, it did have a spool in it. That's pretty cool. But it's just a basic American lock spool. I don't even need the follower. Oh, you got the skill man? You have that one? Awesome. You been working on it? Getting any leeway with it? There we go, put that in there. I always forget where. I haven't really put out too many challenge locks yet. I can't remember who actually has mine or not. Awesome. But yeah, these are just all standard pins, so I guess it's like nothing special on this guy. Let's put them all back together, and then we'll move on to the next one. Hey, Cease to do. No, it wasn't a lock that fell apart. I was just explaining the dots. I'm just running through a bunch of challenge locks, and I could have sworn someone sent this to me as a challenge lock, but it's just all standard pins. I mean, well, you know, standard American pins, which does have security pins in it, but nothing homemade or devious. Like not even, nothing's really been done to the core or anything, you know. So I'm just going to put it back together and move on. Oh, you had it open once? Congrats, Dots. That was a fun one to make, actually, the Do You Have the Skillman? I actually made it just because of the name of that lock. I'm like, that'd be the perfect name for a challenge lock. Do you have the skill man? So Stu, what are you working on lately? Oh, I didn't engrave it. Oh, no, the skill man, yeah. I thought you were talking about this one. Yeah, I engraved that one. That one was a lot of fun. I used a Dremel tool, and then I kind of washed it with some paint, and then just kind of scrubbed the paint off so anything that's been engraved stayed painted. Let's work on the next one. Let's try. I do have this one here. Now, this one is definitely a challenge lock by Nick Vitt, and it's in a pack lock. So we're gonna see if we can get this guy open. There we go. Oh, upside down. It is locked. I do have a key for this one. Even all over the place. The key is mummified for this one, so I can't show you guys the key because I never actually opened these things. But it has a nice 3D printed box. Pretty cool. All over the place with locks, huh, Stu? That's kind of where I'm at doing too. I just kind of randomly doing stuff. All right, let's see. So this one's really wide open. So this one should be interesting. I'm going to stick with my top of the keyway here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's see what we can do. Oh, yeah. I just touched 4, and I got a nice false set. 3 kind of took a little bit. I think that was 5, 3. Let's see. Nothing on 1, 2. A little bit more on 3, I think. Okay, but I think I dropped something. That's a good question. Do you pick challenge locks, Stu? I think I've seen you pick some. I think I overset 3. Yeah, I'm going to bring it back just a little bit. Drop 3. There we go. I think I overset 3 there. Let's go back. Real quick, there we go. Tinny Inferno and Jay Grabe. Jay Gabriel's got some good ones. I've done a couple of his in the past, and he's got some skill making challenge locks. Let's see. There we go. Nice big false set. Ooh, even deeper false set. I'm on something deep. You can only use a rake to get it open? That'd be interesting. Let's see. Is 1 moving a little bit? Okay, I think I just set 1. Okay, back to my false set. Feels like 4. Okay, got a good click out of 4. Feels like... maybe not. There it is. That was kind of weird. I just kind of barely touched 2, and it flicked right open. No one lets us rake challenge locks, so I'll make it a tameable one. Maybe. That's a good idea. You're right. A lot of people don't like it when you rake them. I don't actually if you guys remember Bosnian Bill. I mean, of course you guys do. Come on. He used to do in a challenge lock. He would rake it to see if he can drop it into a false set. Let's see what this guy's got. Let's see here. Do I have the right Allen key? Oops. I got to keep it in the shot, right? There we go. Let's see. Let's see here. There we go. Nice. This one is called... Oh yeah, Punch It Chewy. This is the Kessle Run, by the way. Yeah. Owned one day, but it started out to never came back. Huh. That's no moon. Uh-oh. Did I lose internet? Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. If I do lose internet, I apologize. For some reason, I'm getting some slow signal right now. But this one's done. Let's get it open. Light work. There we go. Get that back piece off. So this is some sort of Schlag core. Han shot first. Oh wait, he's got so much stuff written on here. Let spring come out. There you go. Fell out. Okay. And then I need. Let's see. Fuego! Yo, what's up, man? Yeah, I decided to do a live. I'm going to try to run through some challenge locks here real quick. I got a couple of yours in here if you want me to do some. Right now I'm doing... oh, look at all that good stuff. This is a challenge lock, not like that last one I just did. So let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3... Oops, that was 5, 4, and 6. There we go. This one's showing some work. I mean, look at this. He's got threading on 2 and 4, undercut on 5. I'm sorry, 6. What do you guys call this? Just a cut? Oh, he's even got stuff on the core. Parcels, 12 parsecs. Ah, that's funny. Lots of good homemade pins in this bad boy. There it is. All right, now I betcha. I'm gonna start here on 1, where my tweezers go. I betcha these ones will spring out if I don't do it right. There we go. There we go. Here's 1, and I'm going to drop each spring. So I'm sure he's got some different springs in here. Oops. There we go. 2, 3. I think my internet is foul. It might be my internet, Fuego. My internet's kind of going in and out. So hopefully I don't go completely out. 3. I'll start out with the back here with number 6. We got a nice spool. Looks like someone made. Looks like all the springs are the same on this guy. Ooh, we got some good stuff here. Hold on. I gotta be careful with this one. There we go. A nice pin-in-pin action right there. And it's going to sit just like that. I'm going to dump that pin out just so we can take a look at it. Alright, let's drop that. And number 4. Nice. Same spring? Yep. Awesome. So let's take a look. I did notice he's got some threading in, I can probably see from the other side, yep, 2 and 3. You won't gut seals? Well, you gotta gut the challenge locks, man. You gotta see what they put in there. You know, that's the fun. That's like half the fun, is seeing what they made, what people created. You gotta see what you were fighting up against. That's pretty nice. All right, let me get this up here to the camera so you guys can take a look. So he's got some good stuff here. So that was his nice rounded, couple rounded, nice thing right there. A couple of basic key pins, which is cool because it keeps everything from it keeps the core from like floating a lot. So it gives it a nice stronger core. A nice pin and pin action there. A nice handmade spool serrated, some serrated stuff. Well done, Nick Vitt. Well done. All right, let's try and put it back together without hurting anything. Oops, let's do it correctly. How about that? There we go. Make sure we're going in the right way. Good. started making and gutting my own. Yeah, it gutting when I first started gutting locks. That was like the scariest thing, especially watching a lot of videos. I used to watch a lot of Bosnian build videos to learn how to do things, and I'm guessing F for front. Yeah, F for front. I used to watch a lot of Bosnian Bill. He was a good guy to learn from. I'm going to start here on 3. And he was very good at like letting you know that you will mess up. He messes up all the time. So it kind of makes it a little easier. Kind of boosts your confidence a little bit because, like, well, Bosnian Bill, can mess up a lock. And he's like a professional. Oop, oop. Get in there. Get in there. There we go. Yeah, Nick Vitt, I've heard he's got some good stuff. Like, this is a pretty good challenge lock. I mean, it did take me like 5 minutes to get into it, but that's not really the point. The point is just the fun part. The point is to keep someone out the longest. Get that in there. I think the scariest part about putting back together someone's challenge lock is, 1, make sure you don't lose any of the pins, and then 2, see if I can get that back in there, make sure you actually pin it back up the correct way. Get that in there. There we go. Because you never want to brick someone's well-made challenge lock, and then you got to tell the guy, you're like, hey, I fucked up, sorry. The Harry Bow lock, I have not. I did see it pop up on my feed. I just haven't really been watching a lot of videos lately. We're going to go to like right there to slide that back in. I'm going to try to avoid all of this stuff. There we go. And get that back in there. And we're back together. Get that guy back in there. I don't know why this guy has 2 holes. I want to say it was this one, wasn't it? I think so. Anyway. Get that started. By the way, if you guys don't have one of these guys, this thing is a lifesaver when it comes to these Schlag tail pieces. It pushes down that locking bar, and then you can tighten it to what you need to be, like right there. Perfect. Ball bearings and 3 magnetic pins. See, I haven't tried playing with magnetic pins in my own challenge locks yet, and I want to. Okay, I gotta watch that video now. There we go, get that in there. Kessle Run, put you back together. That seem right. Yeah, I think that seems right. Yeah. Where'd my tool go? There it is. I'm actually going to do something I don't really do. GK Man! What's up? So this is Nick Vitt's Kessle Run challenge lock in a pack lock. It's like a Schlag keyway though. And I'm about to unmumify the key because I want to, before I lock this up, I want to make sure it actually works, or else I messed it up. So I'm gonna actually take that key out. That was actually easier than I thought. Oh, it's a Marks. Okay, let me double check. Well, it goes one way. Oh, is it just because it's locked? I can spin it that way. Let me hold on, let me take this out. Let me take this out. Did I do something wrong here? Okay. Everybody's seeing this, it works. Alright. I'm going to put this thing all back together. Oh, I see. So down there, he's got 2 holes drilled out. So I'm not going to put that screw in just yet. I'm going to hold it in place like that. Lock it into place. It's not locking. Oh. Oh. Okay, now it's locked. Put it back in there. That's what was it doing. See, this is why you always don't put things together until you know it works. Put that in there. Boom. Okay. Double check. Alright, everything's going good. Yeah, you saw that, huh? He wrote F on it. I've done that a few times, especially on, every once in a while I get confused on American lock cores. I don't know why. Alright, everybody saw that the lock worked when I put this thing in. No, there's no tailpiece. The tailpiece is already in there. I can show you before I put that back together. Oops. Tailpiece is sitting right there. So we're all hunky-dory on tailpieces. Well, let me double check again. Alright. Okay, we're good. I just had to make sure the tailpiece was in the right position before I actually put that screw in. The first time I did it, I tried to put the key in and turn it, and it wouldn't turn to the clockwise position because the tailpiece was in the wrong position. But now I can turn it clockwise. So now we have a working one. Excellent. There it is, guys. That is the Kessle Run by Nick Vitt. Very nice, nice, nice. All right, let's get that in there. All right. So that's one more challenge locked down. I can send that off to anybody. Let's start with, let's see. Okay, here we go. I think you're still here. You're still here, Phantom Fuego? We're going to do this down one that you built by Phantom Fuego number 4. Oops. Alright, thanks, Dots. I just lost the... That thing's always falling off. I mean, new ice one day. There we go. Alright. So this one didn't come with a key. Hey Phantom, if you're still there, was this one supposed to have a key, or did you not have a key made for this one? Let's see. We'll do top of the keyway. There we go. And I'm going to use a thinner one. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Let's see what Phantom Fuego's got in his little fun lock here. Actually, no, not that one. I'm going to use this one. Challenge lock should always have a key. Yes and no, I guess. Like, it's always good to have the key to, like, you can 100% sure it's a working lock. Because it would kind of suck if someone starts producing, like, challenge locks that actually don't work and you can't prove it. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to go counterclockwise on this one, I think. I'm getting like 0 feedback here. Hold on. Let me tighten up a little bit. Yeah, let's go counterclockwise on, because why not? Okay, that was 3. I think I overset 4 or 5. Let's start over. That's true, yeah, we never use the key unless we're gutting it. I don't, like, if I get a challenge lock, I don't really look at the key if it's mummified. If it's not mummified, I mean, I'll take a look, of course, because it's just sitting right there. Let's Let me try sitting on this edge over here. Thing's a little bent. Hold on, let me fix that. There we go. But I know Phantom Fuego. He wouldn't send out a fake one. I can't get nothing that way. Let's try clockwise, I guess. Yeah. There we go. There was a click. And there we go. Stay in there. So everybody have a good 4th of July. Everybody still got all their picking fingers? I still got all mine. It was kind of weird. So around here, for some reason, everybody did, like all the towns, they did their 4th of July celebration on Thursday, which I find kind of odd. Like I was still at work on Thursday, so I didn't get to catch any of the fireworks. Let me try thinner going this way. No boom sparkles? Yeah, I just been relaxing. It's just been, to be honest, it's just been too hot to do anything, you know? There we go. And another click. I'm going to try, I'll just put it over here. I'm going to try DeForce Diamond on him. Let's see if I can get a better leverage. Not this one. I want heavier Forest Diamond. Where you at? There you are. There was a click. That was a nice click. Nothing on 1, 2. No, 3, 4. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna try clockwise or counterclockwise again. This one's pretty good, Phantom, if you're still hanging out. I can't get any type of like good feeling out of this one. Like it's kind of hard to read the pins. There's a good click. Good click. Nothing. There was a good click. It might have been a good click. Oh, there was a good false set. Yeah, over here it's been like the high, like 90s and stuff. I'm sure everybody else is feeling the heat too. Oh, you haven't got those two open? There shouldn't be anything special about those ones, Dots. Those ones are just two basic schlag kicks, I believe. There we go. Oh, man. Let's see. I'm gonna try something different. Try one of these reach ones, I guess. I don't really use this one very often. These reaches. It's from getting the feedback. Yeah. Like, for some reason, like this key here, I'm not getting very good feedback on it too. The little trick is to if you loosen up the tailpiece a little bit, you might get better field feedback. Like if it's on there too tight, you're actually kind of fighting the bottom of the well. So if you like turn it loose just by like one turn, it might help you out. There we go. Didn't realize that I'm going back to clockwise. Oh, there was a nice. Okay, now I'm starting to feel things. Yep. I think. Well, I felt a turn in the core. Oh. Nothing yet. So I did get some sort of false set. Let me try a deep set on this pin 1 here. I think pin 1 is set. See if I can get a better angle for you guys. There you go. And for me. Ooh, there we go. That was a nice little click. Nice little click. Come on. There we go. Feel like I'm cooking. Angle of the dangle. Hey, 4 days off. Nice one, Tots. I'm working on 3 days off right now. I had today, Saturday, and Sunday. You have a good one, Dots. Thanks for stopping in. Let's see. Oh. I think I overset something. There we go. Ooh, that was a nice click. That was even better. Okay, so I'm binding on something. There we go, kind of drop it a little bit. Nope, drop it. Let's get back in. That was a nice click on one. Nope. Let's drop stuff again. There we go. Go click on, a couple clicks on one. Any more on one? There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. Must have dropped something. There we go. Yep, in the shed again. My little lock shed. Ooh, that was nice. Ooh. Okay, now I have a deep set. And it feels like 4 wants to play. Oh, I lost it. I think I overset something. Just fall back. There we go. Oop, almost. Let it fall back again. Keep them oversetting stuff.
Where's the little fingers?
Oh. I can feel this one just wanting to open up. Drop some stuff again. So I dropped one. We got overset one. There we go. Okay, there's one. 2. Oh, nothing there. Hey, 10 people watching. Awesome. Got a couple of clicks. I got the little hand. Alright, where's my binder? Nope. Just dropped something. There we go. No, nothing there. Okay, that was one. All right, a lot of crunchiness in this one, Phantom. Very nice. Oop, one fell down. Two. Nice click out of three.
How many pins are there?
Four. I think there's 5 in this one. Whew. Got my little hand supporting me.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah, that's number 4. Yep. This is yours, Phantom. This one is kicking my butt so far. Like, I get a lot of crunchiness out of it, and I seem to be, every time I make a little leeway, I tend to overset something. Okay, that was set.
One more pin.
Oh, I don't know. You can never tell. Okay, so I think that was 2. I feel like you have a gatekeeper on 1. There we go. That was 3. I got a good click out of. I think that was the first one that had a little. Oh, see, yeah. So it did have a key. I got it without a key. All I got was just the lock itself, Phantom. There we go. Yep, someone's got the key somewhere. Yeah, when I got the package for this one, it was actually a big manila envelope. No holes in it, so the key didn't fall out. And it was just this, no note, nothing, just your number 4.
Is it from one of your subscribers?
Yeah.
You don't know who it is.
No.
Did you do a shout out?
No. Oh, it was a big ball. Wait a minute. Is this the key? Okay. Okay, no. Wait a minute. Hold on. Phantom, I promise you this key was not in that package. This key came to me in a different package. I can't remember who sent it to me, but I was like, oh, random key. So, okay, so we can prove it works. Look
Good.
at that. It says Phantom PF4 on there, yeah. I just had that thought when you said Hager, and I was like, there's a big Hager sitting over there. Okay, so we're good. We have the key. That was it. Wait, it was who sent me? Let me think.
This guy sent you the core.
Yeah. Wait. I'm trying to think now. Who sent me the other ones? Someone, let's see here. It might have been the same package as that Kessle Run. Yeah, fucking awesome. So I do have the key. Trying counterclockwise now on this guy. Huh? Ooh, that was a good click. But who sent me that key? Huh. I should probably keep track of who sends me things. When I first started this YouTube thing, I didn't realize how many people actually send stuff to you for like challenge locks and stuff. It's just awesome. But I lose track. See, now I lost all feeling of everything in here. So let's do like super hard tension. See if I can find out what's binding. Yeah, that guy seems to be binding. You like that? There's a nice click right there. There we go. I might get whipped alive. You might got me beat here. There we go. Now I'm getting some healthy clicks. Can you recall? I mean, I'm getting pain in the butt to get in it, so these internals are probably going to be really cool. I hit her. Let me try to reset a little bit. Okay, that was one. I don't really use this reach hook that much. Let me try a different hook. I'm going to try the elephant trunks. I like those a lot. Let's see. Let me try, yeah, like the 25, I think. Let's find some better luck with that. getting a lot of healthier clicks with the elephant trunk. See here, if you don't post them, that way if somebody speed cuts it, you can send them the pictures to help reassemble. That's a good idea. Alright. Okay. Whew. This one's getting me good. I think I'm well past my 10-minute mark. Oh man. You're getting me pretty good on this one, Phantom. Hold on. Live rules are different for sure. That does add a little bit of challenge to it. I got people watching me pick it. I don't know what's easier, counterclockwise or clockwise on this one. I think I was having better luck clockwise. Alright. Start over. Yeah, Lock Drunk, you should know. I'll have to give him an ask. That's a good click. Ooh, that was a good click. I think I'm starting to figure it out. Yeah. Yeah. That felt weird. Hopefully the mummy will return. Is that uh, a Brendan Fraser mention right there, GK man? One, two. Damn. Yeah, I thought I was making headway. I don't track actors. Wasn't he in the Mummy? The original Mummies. The original Mummy Returns and stuff like that? He was the O'Connell? Yeah, I thought I was getting some headway with it, and then I lost everything, huh? Let me see if I can drop one thing and see what happens. Okay, drop that guy. Back to my false set. I think I overset something. Oop, I just dropped just about everything. Getting somewhere. I keep getting some good false sets, and then I lose a bunch of it. This is what, your number 4, so this is what, your 4th challenge lock you've ever built? Because you made a good one. Start over, I guess. I think that should be called, yeah, down. This is called down 1, number 4. Somebody start in the back. Grab at the 20,000s. That's why I need a better feel. So I'm getting a lot of good clicks out of it. That was a nice good click. Good click. Look at that. That was a good one. Ooh, okay. That's a nice set. That's a nice deep fall set right there. Come on. Talk to me. Where are you at? Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Number 3, the bearded. That was a very good one too. Okay, I think I'm getting some feedback right there. Oh, really deep set now, Phantom. I'm getting you now. Come on, baby. Lost it. Where's it at? Come on. Come on, where are you at, baby? See if I can drop it back down to that set. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Deep fall set again. Okay, I lost it. Where did I drop it at? Okay, I think that last pin I'm oversetting it. Okay, deep falls. Oh! Oh, there you go, Phantom. As soon as I got you on my team. There we go. Hey, Broke Picks. What's up, man? Okay, we just got number 4 open. That I had the key and I had no idea that I had the key until just a little bit ago. Awesome. We're gonna gut this on live, man. Okay. Oop, keep it on the shot. There we go. That's like that. Yeah. Same. Let's pull this guy off. I can't wait to see what's in here, Phantom. This has got some good stuff in it. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, Broke. I'm actually to clear out some of my challenge locks so I can start sending them out to people. The best way to do it is just to do a live and see if I can get as many as I can open. Yeah, the key. So you weren't here for that, Broke. So I got this in a package with no key. You know, so this whole time I'm like, I don't have a key. And then Phantom, he mentioned it. He's like, oh, well, I used to have like a Hagar key. And I was like, you mean this key right here? And boom. Apparently I got the key sent to me from a different package. All right, let's see. I'm going to go right there. Boom. There we go. Nice. Ooh, I've already seen some good stuff in there. Let's keep it in there. There we go. There we go. 1, 2. I knew it. Number 1 was the gatekeeper. That's the one that keeps everything in place. 5. Okay, so it's a 5-pinner. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nicely made pins there. Let's see what we got on here. Nothing's been done to the core. Yeah, broke. It was hilarious. It's even labeled PF4 on the back. Like I should have already known. All right, nothing's done to the core. Let's get inside the top pins. And we're going to go ahead and start at the beginning right here. By the way, Broke, I saw that you picked open an M heart. Congrats on that, bro. That's a good one. Oh, wait. I'm going to bounce back. There we go. Let's drop that first spring. Drop that second spring. There we go. Sometimes I forget about that when I'm doing challenge locks. I got to make sure I drop the springs separately, just in case they're different. And on this case, they are. There we go. Let's go here. Empty on 6. Here we go on 5. Drop that spring. Come on out, spring. There we go. Nicely made. One more. Perfect. It looks like you didn't do anything to the Bible either. But how much trouble this one gave me, you do not need to do anything to those. You got it done perfect. Let's take a look here. So we got a nice standard here that keeps, like, I always call those the gatekeepers. Keeps the Bible from like rotating so much. Yeah, that was a pretty quick speed picking on that M heart there, Broke. So we got some nice spools here, like a double spool, a nice little serrated cut right here, serrated. Nice homemade spool there. Nicely done, man. Congrats on this one, Phantom. This one's awesome. Let's put it back together. Especially now that I know that I have the key. I can send it on its way with the key. I'm glad you mentioned that, Phantom. Or else I would have sent it away to the next person without a key, thinking this wasn't the key. So I'm glad you threw that out there, that you knew it was a Hager. Which, by the way, I love it. That's awesome. I love these big face keys. They're so cool. I always think of them as like a hotel key. Oh yeah, dude. Thanks for sending it my way or getting it to me. That's awesome. All right, let's see. Start here on 3. Get that spring in there. There we go. Two, 1. There we go. You need some challenge locks there, Broke, or you just need M hearts? I actually do have 2 M hearts, Broke. I have a padlock, and I have a mortise core. It has the mortise core has the 2 shear lines on it. The padlock is just the 1 shear line. But the padlock, here, I'll show you here in a second. Let me put this one back together. The padlock's keyway in both. The padlock's keyway, that one's like real tight fitting keyway. All right, let's hopefully I put them in there the correct way. Get them locked up. Might as well give it a try, right? Excellent. By the way, very smooth key action. Nothing's grabbing. These pins are cut perfectly, man. I didn't quite catch what keyway your M Heart was. I honestly thought there was just one keyway, but there's actually multiple different keyways, I guess. Because my Mortis core is a different keyway than it is. There we go. Perfectly done. Down one by Phantom Fuego. Great work, Phantom, man. Let me show you that M Heart. Let's see here. Where is it at? I just had it out the other day. There you are. This one. There we go. This one's kind of has a mean keyway to it, and that's that Corbin M Heart. These things are cool. Like, I believe they were created before Medico, or was it after Medico? Do you know, Broke? I know M Hearts weren't made anymore because of Medico, if I remember right. Like, they kind of used the same technology as Medico, so they kind of got in trouble or something, or one of them did. It does work nicely. But that is a mean looking keyway. Like, let's see if I put a thin pick in there. You know, you kind of have to play with it that way. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Medico shut them down. I mean, it's similar, but it's not. You know, because these have like locking pins that kind of lock together instead of, you know, Medico is just, they use that left and right turn for the sidebar. This is a nice one. I like this guy. I'll probably pick him one day, but I just kind of have him in the collection. For now, he's just in the collection. Alright, so that's 2 challenge locks down. I'm not going to count that other one, because I don't think that was a challenge lock. Next up, let's do... Yeah, that's right, the 360 movement. You can turn those 360 degrees. Let's do... Actually, I think this one here is a lock junkie. I don't know why there's tape on it, but I do have a... This is ice. Yeah, this is Lock Junkie's ice. So let's take a look at this guy. Does work nicely. Nice deep cuts on it. Let's take a look. There we go. Get that in there. And I'm going to use that same pick, I think. I think I'm going to stick with the elephant trunk. I like those things. And we'll go with, where's that 25,000th one go? I lost it. Oh, I put it back. There we go. Yours is a little more open keyway, Broke? I'll have to look at it a little later. So what pick did you use, Broke, to help like turn those pins into the right position? Ooh, a nice click right off the bat on 1, 2, or that was 4. Sorry. There we go. A couple clicks there. Lost 1. Okay, we're gonna go back. Is that what you use? I'm using the 25 right now, but yeah, dude, I love these elephant trunks. These things are great, especially that little grab right there. These are perfect for medicos. Like, I've gotten a bunch of medicos open using these. Let's see. Oop, I think something's on one. No. I don't have any pics from Greyhound. I might have to get a hold of him and get some of his. Those, what do you call them, the dog legs? Yeah, I've seen you post a picture of them, I think. And they look pretty good. You know what? This might not be the right pick for this job. Let's try counterclockwise. Ooh. What was that? Okay, counterclockwise. Got me into a deep false set. Like right away. They're game changers? Yeah, I'm going to have to try those. Let's see. I got a deep false set going counterclockwise on this guy, and there it is. Haha, here is ice. Yeah, I definitely need to try the dog leg. I'll have to get a hold of him and get me some. Nice. A lot of deep false sets counterclockwise. Let's get it opened up. Oh. What happened? There we go. Okay. Oh, the tape's in the way. That's what it is. I'm wondering if the tape is holding that top piece on, so I'm going to leave the tape where it's sitting. And let's get it open. I was actually just talking to Lock Junkie today, seeing how he was doing. Told him I was going to jump on the live. He might have took a nap. Let's see. Where'd my follower go? I lost it already. Here it is. There we go. Ooh, a nice little 5-pinner. Boom, boom. Stay on there. Stay in that spot. Boom, boom. There we go. Looks like he's got threading all 5 chambers. Very nice. We got these here: standard, 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 and standard. So he's probably got a whole bunch of magic in the top here. Lost my tweezers too. There they are. I gotta start color coordinating things. Oh yeah, look at this. That's a deep spool. Right here on one. Nice spring. Ooh, deep serrations on this guy. Look at that. That's a grabber. We go on 2. Another deep serrations. Alright, we'll go to the other side here real quick. What's my battery life on my phone? 52. Okay, we're good for a while. Looks like a nice, ooh, like a tapered spool here on 5. Different type of spring. There we go. Nice serrated. And another soft spring. Nicely done, Lock Junkie. Don't see any threading in the Bible. So I think we're good there. Let's take a look at what we got here. So he's got some different springs, a lot of deep cut serrateds, like a tapered spool on either end there. All standards. Nice. Very nice. Very fun challenge lock we got here. All right. There we go. Let's check I got them in there the right direction. Oh yeah. Looking good. There we go. And that was the back, so this is the front. We'll start here with 3. Really long pins. I like it. Oops. Almost lost that spring. There we go. There we go. Nice. Get this back into the next one. There we go. All right. Perfect. All right. This one is going back to Lock Junkie, because he is collecting all of his challenge locks back to him, so he can. I think he's making a getting everything sorted back out. There we go. Boom. Ice. Picked open. What else do I have here? I got this guy by Keyless Entry. This one's called Cena 1. We do have a key for it. Keyless Entry, Cena 1. His first challenge lock. Did I already open this one? I don't remember. I think I did. I gotta check back my YouTube videos and see if I actually opened this one up or not. So I'm gonna pause on this guy, but I think I already made a video on that one. Just set him right there. Open the just send him a package if you want to put it in. I'm actually setting up a package for him already too, for Mr. Lock Junkie. I'm getting a good package going for him, so if you want me to send him some stuff, I'm more than happy to. Let's go with. Do I have any other challenge locks sitting around? Let's see. Thought I had some more sitting here that I needed to get done. How about how about this guy? Cajun lockpick. Enjoy, you ask why. It does work. I live right by the bridge, so I'm going to hop across the border so if I can get to San. Ah, there you go. That's a good idea. I don't live right next to the bridge. I live pretty far away from the bridge, actually. All right, let's see what I can do with this one. I'm going to be doing a lot of kicks today. I'm going to be using my 25,000s again. Yeah, I like it. I've been using the same follower too. There we go. There we go. Let's get this guy open. Nice click there on something. Nice click. I think I might have overset something already. Okay, let's start over. Just click right there. Ooh, something moved on one. There we go. One is open. Let's see what we got going on. Come on. Talk to me, buddy. Talk to me. Maybe I do a counterclockwise. Let's try that. See if I can get some better fuel skis. Click out of 2. Three. That was 1. A lot of 1. Hey, Lady Locks, how you doing? I'm just running through some challenge locks really quick. This one here is Enjoy Why You Ask by Cajun Lockpick. I've had this one in the shed for way too long. I need to get it open and sent out to some other unlucky pickers. Yeah, I figured it'd be. I'm just trying to clear out some challenge locks, Lady Locks, so I figured why not do it all on live. Have some fun with it. Actually, I gotta ask you, Lady Locks, how do I have guests on my live like you do? Like, do you use a separate app to do lives and stuff? Like, I think I can't when I'm doing this type of live. I can't, bring someone else up here to join me. StreamYard. Okay, I have to remember that. Because me and Lock Junkie, we've been dying to do a live together, and I just don't know how to do it because I'm not very good with computers. Physical stuff like lockpicking is fun for me. Computers, I ain't got the faintest idea how to run a computer. I'm gonna have to get a PC. That's what you're telling me. I gotta get a PC to do this. Ooh, that was a nice... Something moved on me. You're learning too, Broke? Oh, there we go. I think I got one set. Come on. What's holding me up now? Oh, I lost it. In between computers, I don't know if I'm in between computers. I just remember when they first came out, we had to start learning about them in high school or in middle school. And I remember it to this day. So one of the classes, we had a computer class in middle school, and they were teaching us how to set up an email account. And I did not pay attention to it because in my little middle school head, my thought was, ain't nobody ever going to use this. I'll never need email. No one's going to use email. We have regular mail. So you can say that I was a little bit wrong. It's funny. So we had to make up our own. I still remember we had to make up our own email account name. And I did not take it seriously. So I made up a fun one. And if any of you guys can tell me where it came from, I'm going to be plumb surprised. So my email address was grizzlybearunderwear@something.com. Do any of you guys know where that came from? It's from a TV show. And this is back in the 90s, if that helps. So if anybody knows, let me know. I can actually give you some clues. It was the longest running show, still is the longest running show on television. It's a show about a family in a small town. Ah, you got it, Broke Picks. Do you know which episode I'm talking about? I don't know the actual, the name of the episode, but it was the episode where Santa's little helper had a bunch of babies. And so they gave them all to Mr. Burns. And Mr. Burns he decided he wanted a coat made out of dog hair, dog fur, dog skin, whatever you want to call it. So that's why he bought all the puppies. And he broke out into a song about his collection of exotic clothing. And one of the lines in there is grizzly bear underwear turtlenecks, I've got my share. See my loafers, former gophers. It was that, or shave my chauffeurs. That was an older Simpsons episode. kind of bound up. Like I've been kind of picking around. I'm not feeling anything wanting to move. Let me try. Ooh, getting a blister on my finger. How much battery left do I have left? 44%. I'm still good. Okay. I'm going to try a thin, maybe this guy. Oh, I think I just messed myself up because I just heard everything just drop. I'm going back to my other one. Where did I lose that? That was one of my favorite episodes at that time, so that was my email address, Grizzly Bear Underwear. I don't remember the password or anything like that, so I'll never really get back into it. It's probably gone by now, actually. Whew. Alright, this one's kicking my butt too. Okay, that was a good little... Okay. What's your favorite TV show right now, Broke? Like, what do you watch these days? Until the 2000s? I never had a serious email address probably the same time. Because again, my little middle school head, I was like, we ain't ever going to use emails. That's stupid. Why would you ever want an email address? Ah, I watched the... Did they make another season of Fallout? I've seen the first season. It was pretty good. I never played the game. So I didn't really have anything to like base anything on. So I think that's kind of why I enjoyed it more. You're watching it, nice. Do you know if they got another one coming out? If they got another season coming out here soon? Oh man, let me try the Reach. Oh. Stay in place. There we go. 2026? Oh, I don't want to wait that long. I'm impatient. I want to watch it now. There we go. That was a nice little click. Maybe the Reach is what I needed. Okay. There's two. Oh, maybe not. See, that'd be awesome. Yeah, they just did all the seasons and then just binge watch. Or not the series. I'm bad at binge watching. You know, I'm not good at just doing one show a day, one show at a time. I gotta like, you know, see what happens next. I'll stay up late at night binge watching. You know, when I'm supposed to be out going to work. This one might got me beat on this guy here. For now. He's been in my shed for quite a while, so I kind of want to get them out, move them on to the next victim, you know? Okay, I think one is set to... Oops, something fell. I mean, come on, man. Let me try a 20,000 elephant trunk. Where did you go? There you are. There we go. Okay, that was something. Always get some good, healthy clicks out of it. Ooh, that was nice. That felt nice. That felt nicer. Let me try really thin. Can I get it at the bottom? Not this guy. Not that guy. This guy. I think that's what's getting me, is I'm oversetting other stuff while trying to set other stuff. This guy might be too thin now. A little quicker, Rooney. I don't know, let's try counterclockwise, I guess, with this pick. I do like to jump back and forth. Counterclockwise to clockwise. Feels like a binder. Huh? That was a good click. Just dragging my pick, looking for anything that feels tight. There we go, that was something. Let's see here, one. You still giving me trouble here on one? Okay, that one might have gotten into place. Okay, that was two. Got a nice good click out of two at least. Let's see. Sorry, I think this one's got magnets in it or something, because I just can't seem to get any good feeling of what's going on. I think he's got traps in the back or something. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Oh, I zipped it. Zipped it, and I got a little bit of a set, a little deep fall set. That was interesting. What just grab it? Let me grab this guy again. He's like a 15. One is binding again. That is what his old Bosnian used to do. Give it a zip, and exactly, yeah. If he got stuck, he would give it a zip and see if anything would fall into place for him. Well, I think I got one set. Zip. This thing fell open in a zip. I'm gonna be very disappointed. Been working on this one for too long and be like, oh, it's just zips open. Doing that, something feels different now. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, I'm fairly certain one is picked. What you got? Trying to pick GKMN's best lock to control? Well, he made a best lock challenge lock, or is this just a regular best lock? Just regular, yeah. I have 3 or 4 best locks that I can easily rake open, but I've had them for about a year. Once in a while, I'll try to rake them again and again, and I can never get them to the control. And I'd love to get them to control so I can rekey. I'm going to do something stupid. I'm going to see if I can actually rake it. Oop. I don't think this would work, but it's worth a shot. Be fun. Oop. So I'm running out of time, guys. I'm getting hungry, and I've only been on here 2 hours. I know I shouldn't rake a challenge lock, but I just had to give it a thought. You try a smaller one. If this opens to a raking, I'm not going to count it. Okay. That did not work. One more Hail Mary here. Let's try a DeForest Diamond. Let's go clockwise. Now I'm not even caring. I'm just doing like the bitch picking, just kind of running through it. Let's try the other way. So I'm getting tired. Getting wore out. Starting to give up. Oops. Oop, dropping picks. Getting there. I got a false set. And a dent in my finger from picking. Been at this too long. No, not that one. Not that one. bending the heck out of my pick. Let me cheat a little bit. I'm going to take a look at the key. So I got a lot of highs and lows in this thing. And it looks like 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Huh. Get that guy up there. There we go. Keep him up there. Yeah. All right, I gotta call it quits. I'm getting hungry. There's a steak with my name on it inside the house. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. That was a lot of fun. I got through what, 1, 2, 3, 4-ish challenge locks. Not bad. If you guys don't know me, go ahead and subscribe. Keybeard. I do lock picking. Yeah. Lady locks, you know about steaks. They're good. I gotta do more lives. I've been wanting to do a live with Lock Junkie. At some point we'll figure out how to do it. Uh-oh, just dropping stuff. I didn't need that. Everybody have a good night. Happy 4th of July. Happy picking, everybody. And have a good one, yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks, you, Key Man.